go for close to $1 million on this lake. And in Michigan, I know, like, if someone saw this in California or New York City, they're probably thinking, oh, $1 million isn't that much money. But here in Michigan, it is. So the school I ended up going to is all these rich kids. Now, where the house was that we moved into, and we moved from Flint to this house like 4 or 5 years old, just before I started kindergarten. So I went through kindergarten, elementary, middle school, high school, all in the same school district. But everyone was rich. So I ended up being like one of the poor kids there, but I wasn't growing up like dirt poor. Just compared to everyone else, I was poor. So I didn't end up getting like, you know, the name brand clothes and stuff like that, which sort of put me in the outcast. And then it was a small school on top of it, because I only graduated with like 80 some people, you know, very small. So when you're at a small school like that, it's hard to just like blend in and not get judged, because there's not a whole lot of people. So the culmination of everything was, I would say, 7th grade, because my dad lost his job at GM and started doing all these odd jobs. And 7th grade was like when you really started getting judged on, you know, what you were wearing. And I'm shy, so I don't fit in good. So I'm sort of like this outcast getting made fun of like every single day. So just imagine this. I got to go to this school, get bullied about clothes and other stuff. Then when I get home, when my dad lost the job, he started getting into these really violent rages, you know, punching holes in drywall, smashing things. One day he went into my brother's room and took all the toys out and just started just throwing them all over the place. So when the bus is coming home, like, your heart starts going like this, because you don't know what kind of mood my dad's going to be in. But some days were totally cool, like nothing wrong. But I never knew. So I developed this really bad anxiety of getting off of that bus, because how is it going to be? So I guess the moral of this story is, I just wanted to give you that background of what it was like for me being in school. It started going really bad around the 7th grade. And I only had like 1 or 2 friends. And the majority of the rich kids all stuck to themselves. It was a stupid name. They called themselves the Group. And that's what they did. They just made fun of everybody else. So, you know, I didn't have much luck at all. I hated school so bad just because of the bullying. And then on top of it, getting on that bus, not knowing what you're going to come home to was terrible too. But it wasn't bad all the time, like I said, but you just never knew what was going to happen when I got home. So that's this video, just starting the beginning, so you guys know the depression and anxiety is really starting at 7th grade. So when I get into the stories later about the crazy times with the booze, the crazy times with the drugs, and the crazy times with the gambling, this is where everything started. So I just want to put that video out. In next video, I'll get into more things as I get older, which led to my issues of addiction. So